my new video. So today this video will be about data analysis. Okay, so I'm going to start reading the questions. It says you are going to prepare an invoice using a spreadsheet for super disk sales. This company makes and sells storage devices. All prices are in euros, which must be displayed to two decimal places. Open and examine the files invoice CSV and CSV in a spreadsheet package. Okay, so I have opened it. Okay, the two files. Okay, so we have the invoice, then we have the SSD. Okay, so they say that all prices are in euros, which must be displayed to two decimal places. So as you can see, we have unit price. So we have like select all of this. Okay, I'm going to select, and I go to number. Then I click in currency. Okay, change to euros. Okay. Okay, so it's here euro. Okay, and yeah, now it's checked. We have using the file invoice CSV merge cells H1 to G1. Okay, so we go to our invoice file. Okay, so A1 to G1. Okay, I'm going to select this merge. Okay, it's done. Then merge cells to A9 to G9. Okay, so sorry. Okay, we go to A9 to G9. Okay, merge, and yeah, it's done. Then format both merge cells to have white central line, 36 points, sensitive font on a black background. Okay, so first what you do is we select this. Okay, then we change to 36. Okay, and I'm going to Calibri is also an sensitive font, but I like to use the Arial. Okay, because if you see, they also use. Okay, so to be similar as the paper exam have, we I'm going like to follow them. Then we have to sorry. Okay, so here I'm going to choose the white. Okay, you say white, and the background. Okay, I'm going to choose the black. Now it's correct. Okay, then next we have okay, so we have white central. Okay, central line. Yeah, it's done. Then we have to do the same thing for here. So black, then white, then 36. Okay, Arial, and yeah, central line. Okay, we can continue. We have to format the top of the spreadsheet to look like this. Okay, as they have in this image. So basically, if you notice, they extend up the 10 row, and the 11 they extend down. Okay, so basically we're going to do this. Okay, so I go to invoice file. So here in 10 row, I'm going to extend this up. Okay, like this. Yeah, let's see, more up. Yeah, then here I'm going to extend this down. Okay, then I'm going to select this. Okay, change to Arial. Yeah, okay, then page then red text. Okay, and this center lines. Okay, yeah, it's done. Then I'm going to change this to bold. Okay, then next we have to extend this to the left, okay, the H column, okay, like this. Yeah, it's okay. Then do the same thing, okay, and yeah, then wrap text, okay, then Arial, then central lines, and yeah, yeah, now it's okay. So next, we have to change these to percentage. Okay, as they have, then so we put here, yeah. Then extend this the second row. Okay, so yeah. Then okay, it's done. So we can continue. It says at the bottom of the spreadsheet, format only the cells which contain text to be bold and look like this. Okay, as they have. So we go back to our invoice file. So yeah, okay, so I'm going to extend this. Then this cell here, I'm going to wrap text. Okay, then change to Arial. Yeah, then center, then bold. Okay, and yeah. To do the same thing, okay, for the cell A24. Okay, so I have to click on wrap text. Okay, then I have to change to Arial. Okay, and I'm going to increase the size. Yeah, then center. Okay, now it's done. Then discount rate D25. Okay, wrap text. Okay, then change to Arial. Central lines. Okay, then in bold here. Okay, the next we have to change this also to bold. Okay, Arial. Then web text center. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, it's done. After we have to save the spreadsheet invoice, okay, like invoice underscore the center number underscore the candidate number, okay. So basically, I'm going to copy this, okay, Control C. Then I go to my invoice file, okay. Then here I go to File, Save As. Then you have to Save in your work area. Okay, in this case mine is going to be desktop as always. Okay, then Control V. Okay, then you have to change the file type, okay, to Excel workbook. Okay, don't forget that. Unless if you save as CSV, comma deleted, okay, you you will lose your work. Okay, so always change the file type. Okay, don't forget, this is very important. Okay, then desktop, and yeah, save, and it's done. We can continue. Okay, so place the text invoice date followed by an automated date left aligned in the header. Okay, so Control C. I'm going to type. Okay, it's right. Then I go to my invoice file. Go to here. Okay, it's more faster. Okay, so I go to this say header. Okay, and left. So here I go to Control V. Okay, then they say automated dates. Okay, so yeah, it's done. Okay, I save. Then if you see, we have the invoice dates with the automated date. Okay, then place your name, set your name, candidate number, write aligned in the footer. Okay, so okay, go here in the footer, write aligned, to write my name, and yeah, then I save, and yeah, it's done. After it says place functions in cells C12 to F12 to look up the make, model, capacity and unit price of this item, using the product code for the lookup value and the external file SSD CSV for the array. Make sure that if no data is entered in the product code column, then nothing is displayed in each of these cells. Replicate these functions for rows 13 to 23. So let's do this. C12. Okay, then here we're going to type VLOOKUP, okay, because the lookup function will be the VLOOKUP because the data is in vertical, as you can see in the SSD file. Okay, so the lookup value will be the product code, in this case the A12 cell. Okay, then comma, and the table array will be the SSD file. Okay, so I'm going to select this all. Okay, then comma, and the column index number will be the 1, 2, 3, 4. The make. Okay, so 4 comma false because we want an exact match. Okay, so yeah, this is normal to happen because if you see, we don't have any information about the product code. Okay, so we have to extend this. Okay, they don't say, okay, but if they say, we have to do this. Next, we have to do the same thing for the model. Okay, so VLOOKUP value, the product code, comma, table array, SSD file. Okay, then comma, the comma index number will be we want the model, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 be the last column, fifth, then comma, false. Okay, then the capacity, they say capacity and unit price. Okay, so same thing, we look up product code, comma, table array will be the same thing, comma, and in this case will be the capacity. So the capacity is the 1, 2, 3. Okay, and comma, false. Okay, the unit price is the last thing that we're going to do. Okay, so we look up value will be the product code, table array SSD file. Okay, then comma, and the second column. And yeah, it's done. So yeah, it's done this part here, okay, but if you notice, okay, here we have like these signals here that means uh, that it's no information, okay, because the product code we don't have nothing in this cell. So yeah, it's the same thing that we have to do, like show blank cells. Okay, so to do this, we go here, okay. You don't erase this, okay, the lookup function, okay, you maintain, and then here after the equal sign we write if, okay, we click, then 812, it's going to be 812, okay, then less and more, okay, then speech marks, two speech marks, okay, then comma, and the lookup function, okay, then here in the final uh, curved bracket, okay, you click on comma, then two speech marks again, and you click on enter, and yeah, it's done. Then you do the same thing for the next, as they say here. Okay, replicate this function for 13 to 23. So yeah, then you do the same thing for the model capacity and unit price. Okay, so yeah, we have to do the same thing. Okay, says place in cell G12 a formula to multiply the number of items by the unit price. Okay, these things are the same thing. Okay, from the previous question. Okay, so we go back to our invoice file. So it's here, okay. So basically, what we do is equal, okay. Firstly, okay, then number of items, okay. Then this little star, this is the multiply by the unit price, okay. So yeah, this is normal to happen, okay, because we don't have any values. So they say if nothing is displayed, okay. So it's the same thing that we did before. So if, okay, then open the curved bracket, then B12, B12, then um, less and more signs, then two speech marks, comma, Okay, then this part we don't change nothing. Okay, then we close. Okay, the comma, then two speech marks and one bracket. Okay, so yeah, then we have to replicate the formula until the cell 23. Okay, so it's done. Next, we have to place in cell B24 a function to calculate the number of items ordered. Okay, so they say a function. Okay, normally the people will do like this. So normally the people will uh, do like this, like we'll select all of these and yeah, enter. Okay, so this is not correct, okay, because this is a function. So we have to delete this. Okay, so equal, then sum, yeah, and you select all of these, then enter, and yeah. So actually, it can get 0 if you don't put any function, okay, but if they say specifically, you have to do, okay, so yeah. Then next it says place in cell G24 a function to calculate the total of the price column. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, we go here in price before discount, then equal sum. Okay, then you select all of these, and yeah, and it gets 0 because we don't have any number to sum. And here the same thing. Next, it says place in cell E25 the nested if so functions. Okay, to display the discount rate percentage referring to the data in columns E and J. Okay, depending upon the total number of items ordered, note that the discount rate in cell J6 is used if the total number of items ordered does not meet the criteria of cells I3 to I5. Okay, so if you know if functions are like if inside many ifs, okay, and these are the if functions. Okay, so basically what we do is it's a little complicated, okay, to understand all, because if you see we have like a text of 4 lines. Okay, so here I'm going like to shade this, okay, to be more uh, understood understandable. Okay, so like yellow, and here like green, yeah, okay, and here like blue, no, here, okay. So they say in E25, okay, so E25 it's here, okay. So here we're going to display our results, okay. So in the first side, we can see that it's going to be the result 0, okay, because we don't have any number to calculate the discounts, neither the total, and yeah, so on. So first we place the if, okay, if function, then open the bracket. It's going to be like B24, okay. Then the last signal E3, okay. it's going to be the 10%, sorry, less than 10. Okay, English, yeah, it's okay. Then, comma, it's going to be J3. Okay, if the value is true, then again, if, okay, so the logical test will be B24 again, then less sign up, then 20, okay, then comma, 5% the discount rate if the value is true, okay, then comma, if, okay, the logical text, the test, sorry, again, so B24, okay, if the value is true, okay, 50, okay, comma, J5, yeah, then comma, uh, J6, okay, and then we close out the brackets. So if you see, we get the result 0, okay, as I said before, all the results here which going to be 0 like in number, in terms of number, because we don't have any information, any integer to calculate the sum, the discount, the percentage, all of this, okay. So yeah, if you see, it's a little bit confusing in some cases, okay, but we can understand at each step, okay, so we can continue, okay. It's here, so this is the cell G25, and we have to calculate the discount amount, okay, which is the discount rate by the price before the discount, okay. So I'm going to type equal, then price before discount times they say discount rate. It's going to be this, okay, so enter, and you see we got a 0, okay. So it, as I said before, we don't have any number, any information, so the value it's going to be 0. 26, we have to format the cells that contains numeric values. So as you can see here, we have numeric values. Okay, so I'm going like to format this cell, for example, these to yellow. Okay, the total items also yellow. Okay, like this. Or I can do in other way. Okay, as this is yellow, I can do like blue, for example, okay, to become more understandable, to know what we are doing, okay. Then we have discount rate, okay, here also, okay. I'm going to change like to for example orange, and here like for green, okay. Here the same thing, for example gray, and here I can just to changing a color. Okay, for example, I don't know, uh, orange. Yeah, like this. Then here also the same thing. So I'm going to choose like red. okay, and here uh, purple, okay, like this. Okay. The colors are not like very, yeah, for a good. So yeah, here is the formatting. Okay, so we can continue. The entire spreadsheet showing the values. Please note you will not yet have entered data into this invoice. Make sure printout fits on a single page. Contents of all cells are fully visible with no split words. Grid lines are displayed. Row and column headings are displayed. So basically, what we have, here, what we have to show, okay, is the contents, okay, like A, B, C, D, E, okay, the letters, the rows, the number of the rows. Here also it's very important, okay, also this, okay, so where we have to show the values, okay, for example here the price before discount, okay, yeah, so here the total it's going to be like 0. I'm going just to do this, okay, as I didn't do, okay, so I have this, okay, then this comma this, okay, then I close the brackets, and yeah, of course we will get a 0, okay, and yeah, so also we have to do the formatting, okay, I didn't do, okay, I'm going to do now, okay, I guess I like this, yeah, I'm going to just to save, okay, and I go to file, okay, then print. Yeah, it's connecting. So yeah, if we see, we have the information here, but let's see if they want all the cells. Okay, the contents of all cells are fully visible with no split words. Okay, so this means that we have to show the cells. So I'm going like to print the entire workbook. Okay, so uh, okay, I have to go to page setup. Then they don't say if they want in portrait or landscape. Okay, so here, okay, we have to show the grid lines. Okay, they say grid lines are displayed. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so yeah, I think that it's done. Okay, so yeah, now we can figure it out. So then we can click on print. Okay, I think that it's all done, but we have to show the headings. Okay, so I have to do this. I have to go to page setup. Okay, margins. Okay, row and columns headings. Yeah. Okay, now it's done. So as you can see, we have the text split, and they don't want to know split words. Okay, so I have to try to do this. Okay, okay, So this, okay, I save. Let's see if it's okay or not. So yeah, I think that's okay now. Okay, so the text it's not split. If you saw before, the here in sales the S was in the next page, and now we don't have this. So yeah, we can conclude that our first printout is done. Okay, now it's printing, and I'm going to call this printout one. Okay, I'm going to save in my desktop in my work area, save, and yeah, it's done basically. Okay, so I'm going to do how I do basically. Okay, so I go back to our invoice file. Okay, it's here, and they say that we have to show the formulas. So here, if we see, we have the formulas for make, model, capacity, unit price, and price. Okay, so I go to formulas. Okay, and here show formulas. Okay, and as you can see, we have all the formulas. Okay, I'm going just to expand this because we have like to show clearly all the formulas how it is done. Okay, so please do this. Okay, unless you can get uh like less points. Okay, okay, so I think that it's done. I can confirm this. Yeah. So I go to file, okay, and in print. So as you can see, we have here the formulas, okay. Okay, this is 6 pages. So they say it is in landscape orientation. Okay, so first we have to change to landscape. Okay, so we got more pages. Then the row and column headings are displayed. So column headings are displayed. Okay. The content of all cells are fully visible. So the contents of all cells are fully visible. So okay. So as you can see, okay. Then yeah, it's done. Then make sure there is the name, center number, candidate number. Okay. So we can confirm that, and we can print. Then I'm going to call this the printout 2, and I'm going to save in my work area, that is the desktop, okay, and save, and it's done. The information that they have in this table, okay, in the evidence document, here is the table, okay, that you have to fill the information, and here basically we have to do what is in this table, okay, so yeah, let's do it. So this question is very important, okay, because it's not like common to appear in exams, but this exam appeared. So please pay attention. It is very important. Okay. So first we have to fill this information. Okay. So I'm going to just select Control C. Then yeah. I'm going to change the letter, okay, to Arial. Okay. No, I'm not going to change, okay? It's fine. Okay, but okay. I was changed because of the letter. It can be like different in this cell. Okay, so yeah. Then okay, it's done. So what we have here is a test number. Okay, test 1, test type normal, item, test data SSD1. Then cell, first product in the data source, why it is selected, and expected outcome. Okay, okay, that is SSD, and we see that is the cell is A2. Okay, so we write here in our evidence document. Okay, sorry, I put this in the wrong place. Okay, so here will be A2, okay, the cell, and the item of test data. Okay, so here we have to choose another test data. Okay, so we can go to our invoice. Okay, so here in the product code, if we write SSD1, okay, we will see that we have the make, the model, the unit price. Okay, and here we don't have the price. So what we have to do here, we can just write a number. For example, I will write like 25. Okay, and if we see we have the unit price, sorry, the price that is 200 and sorry, 2100. Okay, so here we can write in our evidence document the test data will be let's see, B12 in the cell, but here in the test data I will write 25 cell B12 y selected to test no, let's see, to test, to calculate with an easier number, for example. And here the expected outcome will be we go to our invoice file, and the expected outcome will be like B12 times F12. Okay, and yeah, we got, sorry, 200, 2100. Okay, and yeah, it's done. So this was my video about data analysis. So I hope that you enjoy. Give a thumbs up, subscribe my channel, and yeah, take care of you. See you in the next video.